Snonk today. Well, giant fake octopus had to appear sooner or later. And now let's destroy it. We're gonna get them all with a big snonkus, the ultimate red thing. Who's our first opponent? A small rabbit. Excellent. As it should be.
Ready? Rumble.
Flop off. Flopping off having floops. Come on now. Be reasonable about the different ways I can throw you. I'm gonna set fire to you a lot with my big stompy feet. Oh! I guess I was still in range of that. No! Not the downwards, not the things! Get both of them, you fool. You absolute idiot. You idiot of a rabbit attacker. You can't headbutt me all the time. You eventually have to, like, sleep or brush your teeth or something else. Do something for yourself. Can't all be about me. It's an unhealthy way to live your life. Joust. Come on now. I've got a sniper rifle in my pocket and it's poking out. Because it's really unrealistic to have a pocket that you can fit an entire sniper rifle in, but there you go. The real question. Hit by a rock? Yeah. Off the cliff you go. No more need for you to not be hit by a boulder. It's not how we do things anymore. Schneef. I'm having big schneefs. Eventually everything gets schneefed by me. Oh no, I don't want a minus. I don't want negative values. Please, I want positive ones for me to have. Not negative ones for me to be taken away. About. Okay? Be reasonable. Be a normal-sized bird. Okay? Not a very large one, not a particularly small one. I don't need a bird the size of a fingernail. As adorable as that probably would be. Particularly when it's an albatross. Now you're just fucking with me. Frankly. Your abnormal albatross is really where I draw the line. Come on, get within range. You're not really gonna bother. Oh yeah, you sort of know what I'm up to, it would seem. I was gonna fire my shield laser at you, but you were like, no, now it's my turn to be hit by a rock! Hey, it dropped me right on a chocolate bar. As it should. Pyrosphere, get here. Woohoo! Lovely fires. I got bonked on the snoot, but I did win. These are the sacrifices we make. He did a forward roll! I love him. He's very good. We like a lizard that does forward rolls, and now there's a Squamphus as well! The epitome of Squamph versus Snonk. Who shall emerge victorious?
Ready?
One wiggling. Wiggles and sneef. Attorneys at war. Let's go. There's no need for that. Don't put yourself in a shield bubble. I can do a burn in one of those. Look, my one's on fire. That's a very sort of resigned worm face. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation. No, I don't think I want you to have that. I want me to have it. I don't think I need to use my... Well, now I might. Now I might, in all honesty. What am I looking at in terms of just where people are in the world there? Alright, no, because you see, I'm the Duke of Russia, all of it at the same time. I'm on a royal joust. No! Don't put me in the crate prison. Uh-huh. You might not be real, but I am. There we are, I've rushed you off. Sleep now beneath the arrows. It's pointing to a Squumpfus. Here lies the Squumph. Look, there he is. That's where he is, and I've got a card to prove it.
Rumble.
Ho ho ho. And where were you when the heterosexuals tore down the bakery, hmm? Sleeping in a field.
Guilmon, work, Digiball!
A large egg strapped to your arm. Fucking despicable. I've rushed as many prods at you as I think I can. I do want to do a good job. No, you nearly went badly for you. Very nearly backfired. What are you doing even here? I've created a little nook for me to just sort of jump about in. Yeah, there's no getting away from a large laser that I've done at you. It's too powerful this time.
You're no match for me!
You win.
He goes. You once more are my challenge. A challenge to fight, and the terrible plight of birds is once again mine to deal with. Feels like it always ends this way.
Rumble.
Me staring at a cup of coffee and you looking me in the eye, telling me that I'm doing it wrong. What's the wrong way to look at coffee even mean? You're not making sense. Get your fucking story straight before you come to me with this bollocks. You should at least be able to explain these things. If you're going to be so vitriolic about it. It's already weird that you would even say it. Like, have a reason. Because if you're not... Or you can just fire a blue thing at me while you're partially unconscious. I guess there's nothing stopping you. Evidently. I'd have thought maybe you'd understand it was rude. I feel like you're spinning it a lot more than you're letting us fight. And I'd rather fight at the moment. I couldn't get away, I was right next to the wall. I was right next to the wall about you. Calm the fuck on, stop it. You don't need to be doing it every 9 seconds. It's the point of such things. Who's it help? Oof. No, those diamonds do not affect me, for I am a lovely schnonk. Forward row!
You
Wee! Lovely times had by all.
Rumble.
Schneef, schneef, schneef. It's time to tackle the adversity guitar. Poke. Poke for you, and then sort of a swish. I can do all sorts, me. It's all a matter of which one. What order do you want me to do them in and why? If you can walk me through that, I can accomplish most anything. But can you?
Digivolution.
Can you? That's the question. What are you going to achieve with all this, hmm? Is your potential as great as mine? None of yours are moving way quicker than mine ever did. Is there some way I could have been controlling them or manipulating them to move quicker that I just wasn't? Might I have tried and been pleasantly surprised with the level of agency I could achieve? I suppose I shall never know now.
Let's play again!
You win.
Where have your teeth gone? You need teeth, I think, if you're going to have that big of a... Unless you're just a regular type snake and your fangies have been hidden. But if your fangies have been hidden, this bloody one again, huh? Imperial Dramon. A cross between a dinosaur and a worm. Some wouldn't have thought it, others know to fear it.
Ready?
It's all a
Rumble.
matter of perspective at the end of the day. We're just relegated to just playing mini-games with you now and just squoofing off in the bean dimension. This is the bean dimension where we just throw spheres at things we like. Just a very nice, low-stakes time for what is essentially the young form of God in this universe. An absolute baby Snoofus boy. If God's gonna be anything, might as well be that, you know? Everything else is overrated. Give me the Snoofus Supreme. Forward roll in the confetti. That's another great place for us to do a forward roll, right? There's our gymnastics routine there that we've done. We can do all sorts if we put our mind to it. It's all about just letting us.
Ready?
If you let us get if you let us get away with doing it, we'll do all sorts of wondrous things for you and the magic Colosseum. Alright? But what we won't do is suffer the eternal Boomerang curse. It just keeps coming back forever and ever. And you're just like, surely it would arrive back at some point, but no. You never catch it. It always appears to be getting closer and yet somehow never arrives at your position. It's always without reach. You can see what I was going for there, right? The opposite of the word I was trying. I saw a chocolate bar. The chocolate bar disappeared. It melted in the lava. I suppose that's a reasonable enough thing for it to have done. Oh, he looks so angry. He looks angry by the lava. There's something to do with the lighting there made him look like an angry boy. Angry boy in the volcano. Oh, well, come on now. There's no need for all that, surely. There's no need for theatrics. You can't swish your bum laser at me. Bum laser? Tail. There's no laser component to... Well, there might be. It's digital, isn't it? They've all got lasers for asses down here. There's what you've not considered. I'm a big man now. I'm gonna have a shield and everything. It's gonna be great, and I'm gonna charge at you with it. You ready? Whoosh! You weren't ready, were you? Or you were ready, but there was just nothing you could realistically have done to prevent it. Seeing it coming doesn't help you if you lack the capacity to prevent it. Just ask Cassandra! You'll learn these things quicker than anyone on a boat. Because they're just distracted by being on a boat. They're like, oh, look at all the fish that are nearby us. There's a seal over there. And then they don't take in any of the PowerPoint presentation that I've done for them. So fucking thankless, you know? I don't know why I bother sometimes on some cruise ships. And they keep throwing me off. Something about me not having bought a ticket. Whatever that means. Okay, we must surpass the original Snonkus now. It only seems fair. Houdini had to do it.
Ready? Rumble.
Less should not be expected of us simply because we're red and fictional. And Houdini would have agreed, were he capable. No! Don't fall down the stairs! Please. There's other less devastating things you can fall down first if you absolutely must tumble, but I really think you can hold off for a little bit, don't you? Do a little upward swipey whoosh. Please pick that up so that I don't bump into it. Nope! Oh, I want that one. Aha. Now, it's time. I've secured the power, and now the power may be used for my benefit. Okay, now with the minus symbol gone, I need no longer fear it. It's not going to matter in a few seconds. I'm going to blast you to absolute dynamite. Down you go. Into the depth of clouds. Floofy plummeting all the time.
You
Hooray.
win. Rumble.
What more can we really ask from a shrimp merchant than to be honest? Done that to you both times. How does that make you feel? You've fallen for the same trick twice. Picked you up by your legs and threw you overboard. Again. I did a forward roll limit. This is what he was training for. That's what he was training for, look. That's what he was practicing. There was a military application. There's one of it what I do when I'm on fire. But that involves being on fire more. No, I biffed it out of the way and then he took advantage. Wah. Stop existing up here. Fling. You're really quite flingable, it turns out. And now I'm... Go. Well, he went.
Digivolution.
And now I shall went as well. With everything. With everything that's going on underneath the ferry, you'd think somebody would have time to sort it all out, but no. It's just not considered a priority, no matter how long the situation drags on. It's a farce, frankly. I'm just gonna say it. It's an absolute farce. I can't wait for it to be over, but unfortunately it doesn't look like we're going to be seeing an end to it anytime soon. Can you just get hit by me a bit? Come on. Promise you it's not that difficult. The bonus coins went away. The bonus coins went away! You just got stopped by some lightning anyway, so what even was the point in avoiding my attacks? If you're just going to fall before sparkly air. Snoofy cat, and boof you with my cheek. Headbutt you in the leg. Attack you while you sleep. These are all things a cat might do, to be honest.
Rumble.
Certainly I see no reason for them not to.
May as well do them.
I think it's the fact that they get picked up so rigidly while staring into the camera with their big stone anime eyes. It's all just sort of a tortoise catcher in the breeze. Oh, what a lovely thing. You'll never see me coming once again. And I will stop you, even if I have to not. No. I keep flinging everything where I don't want to, really. Right. You didn't want to be hit by all of those when I was a normal lizard. How about when I'm a regal one, hidden in the guise of a knight? My neck is a pyramid. Something's going on with my throat. I don't know. It's so difficult. I didn't bloody look up the power-ups again. Next time for definite. Alright, I'm going to do it. We'll know eventually. What if it just doesn't say? What if the instruction booklet just doesn't say what any of them are? That'd be that'd be weird. It'd kind of feel like they were collaborating me from across the ages to create that bit. Play along with the gag. Yeah, well, you don't have to hypnotise me, because I'm... Now! Come on. Get in the water. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I like to say about you. Now, I want you to think about this, okay? If I had an apple, and that apple was taken away from me by the FBI, alright, how long before they turn it into a satsuma? Because surely the point of doing it was to see if they could transform it into other fruit. Now I don't know why,
but I've seen the blueprints for the fruit
Changer machine. Alright? And nobody but the FBI would have the moxie. Say what you will about them, and I've said plenty, but they'll change fruit on a dime.
Oh, don't fall in the...
Oh, I fell in the ocean anyway, there was nothing I could do. Sometimes you do just fall in the ocean and you can't stop yourself. And that is the moral of the Titanic. So if anyone asks, you've learned that today. Go. Flinging Snoofus's left, right and centre, I'll tell you what, do a forward roll. Yeah, that's the shit, that's good shit right there. We are rocketing through these. Last couple of ones. Am I just getting better with practice? Or am I just getting the easier characters towards the end? It's difficult to even have the knowledge until somebody shoots you with the knowledge bullet that they invented to put knowledge directly in you like a shot. Alright, that's it's really quite an unpleasant experience, to be honest. Like, there's no lasting damage, but still, like, it's really distressing. Like, it takes you a few moments to process what's just happened to you. You sort of go into shock for a little while. It's a really unethical method of teaching, but then a lot of them are. No! He's going to take advantage and turn into a tornado! Took advantage and turned into a tornado, as per my prediction. Well, you know, sometimes I'm correct. I do like that his knees are skulls as well. Probably made the observation before, but it's just very good seeing it again. Right, now come on, sir, I do need to stop you. I do need to win a bit, you know? Just let me do it. Don't kick me like that. Kick me in another way that doesn't hurt, doesn't take away health, and allows me to defeat you while you do it. I'll come to you to a certain extent, but you have to let the prods do the work for me. Oh yeah? Well, what if I say the knife is here? They call him Vincent van Fuck because he's a ruder version of the artist. Aha! Only to give in the last minute did you become it. Oh. You flopped over in a very unceremonial fashion. We all think it's brilliant. Whee!
You
Look it down. It's like how his tail does a little flip up. It does Springus. We all have to eventually. Can I just cheese this? Will you just never adjust? Yeah, well, I found the strat.
Oh no, he finally figured it out.
You're finally starting to understand. Now here's my true form. The royalty of swords is at stake here. The knave of blades becomes you. Righty ho. Who's all this about? Who've you written this biography about even? I don't recognise him. Crunderby Bumblebee? Who's that? What are they known for? Why was it worth writing the book? What are you trying to cash in on right now? What's your angle? You've always got one. You're a schemer. I know you. I've known you since you were a simple zebra living in an apartment building under the ocean. And you have not changed substantially since then. But I have won. I've won a lot, and there's me T-posing for comic effect. What have I succeeded in becoming as a result of that? No, just the end board again. I don't know why I keep expecting to see something different. There's never has been. But one of these days, it's just going to be a very... it's just going to be a JPEG of a photo of a shrimp. And then I'm going to be glad I expected something else, because I'll be like, you know what, that didn't shock me this time. And, you know, if it had, I may have lost my mind and spent the rest of my days floating up and down. As happens when you have a mental breakdown, it's just the gravity stops working, and it's like, well, fuck, it was predicated in his belief in it. Gravity's purely psychosomatic, they don't tell you that, but yeah. Once you break free of the revelation, or are forced free from its shackles, this floats a clock. Floats ahoy today.
Digimon, Rumble Arena!
My throat hurts, so that's probably all for today. See you next time when the few remaining snoofuses get their just desserts. For God's sake! Dear Lord.